Hey there, Taurus. This is going to be for Taurus, so I'm on rising. I'm love. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, this is Love Told You So. You know that already, though. Okay, so I hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate you guys' support in advance. Remember, God is love and love is God. All right, Taurus, moon rising. Let's start out with the B. B came out reverse. I don't know. Okay, so something's going on with work. Okay, yeah. Also, idle. Idle thoughts. Okay, someone being idle. I don't know. Look, someone feel like someone could be, I don't know, falling off a position, being removed from a position. Okay, again, someone is definitely detached. Okay, not communicating. You're not in communication with someone, or someone is not in communication, or someone's not communicating. Okay, period, point blank. B here. Again, with the B reverse, it's giving something's going on with work. Okay. Also with the queen bee, someone being a queen bee, like of a group or of an organization. Okay, a part of, connected to. Anywho, so okay, B was reversed, but it's showing sweetness, preservative, souls of nymphs, veil winged, shrine of the goddess, purification, and team player. So off top, somebody is not a team player, not a team player at all. Okay, it's giving the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Okay, it's not a team player. Okay, it says bees bring sweet honey to our lives and fertilize our harvest. They remind us of their crucial. Okay, so someone is cruel and mean, verbally abusive. Okay, um, anywho, they remind us of their crucial role as friends, not pests. Okay, so someone was more of a pest than a friend. Someone has been pesky. Okay, their behavior can warn us of ecological danger. Okay, so whatever's going on in the ecosystem, ecosphere. Okay, there could be a warning of danger. I'm also definitely getting, okay, someone being targeted. Okay, someone being targeted, and then someone's being forced to stop something. Okay, someone's being forced to even speak up as well, being forced to speak up. Okay, about something. Message. It says, consider yourself a priestess of Artemis, Diana. Someone's name can be Diana or Artemis. Okay, oh yeah, someone's name definitely starts with an A. Okay, and hold on. Okay, look, because it's Aries. Someone named can be Aries. Okay, someone is an Aries. Okay, Aaliyah, Angela, Angel, April, and August are significant. Those can be months. These can be names. I mean, well, April and August, right? Take what resonates and leave what does not. But that's what came up. Okay, so those names are significant. Oh, okay. First 4 minutes into the read, I want to take a moment of silence for a deceased Taurus. Okay. All right. Okay. And so I'm continuing to read. Consider yourself a priestess of Artemis, Diana. Okay, is in parentheses. With a mission to protect the planet and use your sweet nature to defend our home planet Earth. Okay, so someone's been, I don't know, someone's been destructive. Someone's had some destructive ways. Okay, but what it is time. Someone is on a mission to protect Earth. Okay, it is time. Okay, someone is on a mission. For sure, for sure. Sometimes a sting can make a point before a bee. It has a dire personal cost. Okay, right? Because when bees sting, they lose their stinger. Right? Yes. So they lose their stinger, and I believe that's a loss of life. I believe they die off when they lose their stinger. If I'm saying this right. So, as a bee gathers honey from the flower without injuring its color or fragrance, even so the sage goes on his alms round in the village. So the sage is definitely like, okay, it's giving me this energy, okay, the sage. Okay, but okay, someone is definitely connected. There's a church or some type of religious organization that someone is connected to, okay? It's giving preacher vibes. I mean, that could be someone's calling. Someone is a preacher again, okay? Someone of the cloth. Someone can be the patriarch of the family, okay? Religious, though, I don't know. There's something about religion that is very significant. Oh, even what? Advice, okay? So someone could even, oh, right. That came up. Look, let me go because it's coming up. The notes, every time the notes come up, I'm going to read on them. I could read through them, but I'm going to be back and forth, back and forth. Bear with me. Okay. Did I get that? Oh my goodness. Where is it? Where is it? Did I write it down? Oh my goodness. Oh my. Bear with me. It's so many notes here, Taurus. I didn't. Okay, so look, you're going to have to look into it. I didn't get to it. To look into it, but religious psychosis. Someone is under religious psychosis. Okay. But it's like a blind follower. Okay, a Queen of Swords reverse can be a blind follower. Also, though, someone who it can also be someone who lacks a conscience. Okay, it can be someone who lacks a conscience. Also, again, this religious psychosis had come up, and for someone, man is their messiah. You may be someone's messiah. Okay. 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 Or you got this. I don't know. You could be deep into religion, okay, or someone else is. Again, this religious psychosis is definitely significant, as well as someone can have a personality disorder. Now, I don't know what that personality, I believe there are multiple personality disorders or whatnot, okay, but yeah, self-conscious. Okay, someone is definitely self-conscious as well. Okay, so someone wants to lay something to rest, or something is being laid to rest. Okay, this could be with an air sign. Yeah, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Something has been laid to rest. There has not been any communication, and that's because also, like, someone is an imposter. And someone also has imposter syndrome. Okay? Imposter syndrome. So someone kind of, sort of, I don't know, it feels like they just go by religion. Someone really goes by religion or is holding. It's something going on with that. Bear with me. Bear with me now. I'm getting somewhere though. Imposter syndrome is the persistent feeling that you're not as capable, qualified, or deserving as others think you are, even when there's real evidence that you are. Okay, even if it's evidence that you are who you are, or even if it's evidence that someone else, because this can be outside of you, even though there's evidence that someone else is who they are. Okay, I don't know. It's like, look, the Queen of Swords reverse can also be a naysayer. Okay, a naysayer. Okay, always, negative Nancy, negative Nathaniel energy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Someone who can be self-conscious. Self-conscious. Okay. When you're self-conscious, also they can be very aware of themselves. You can be very aware of yourself, or someone else can be very aware of themselves. Okay. With being self-conscious, especially also someone self-conscious about how they look in front of others. Okay, that's a thing as well. Okay, that's coming up. Um, General awareness of self. Okay, someone is aware of their thoughts, or you need to be aware of your thoughts, your feelings, and actions, or someone else is aware of their thoughts, feelings, and actions because they are self-conscious. Okay. Okay, let's see. Often with worry or insecurity. Okay. You're very aware of yourself, especially how you look in front of others, often with worry or insecurity. So, okay, someone can be very much insecure, okay, or someone is worried, okay, about something. Oh, someone is definitely worried about being seen for who they truly are, though, okay, for who they truly are. Someone's mindset, okay, is something going on with someone's mindset. Okay, but based off this, okay, yeah, okay, so the Queen of Swords reverse can also be someone who is decisive, okay, yeah, okay, indecisive, not decisive, because decisive is absolutely being able to use discernment to make a decision, right? So someone has a hard time making decisions, has a hard time cutting people off, has a hard time standing in the truth, has a hard time standing up and speaking out, okay? That's what it's given as well. Yeah, so someone is it's given a queen bee. Okay, someone has a hive mentality. Hive, okay? Someone is cold and detached as well. Okay, yeah, cold and detached. And there is definitely still communication, okay? There's still communication, okay? Still communication refers to communication that is outdated, no longer relevant, or lacking freshness. So someone's talking about something that is irrelevant. Okay, I don't know. Someone could feel like you're speaking on something that's irrelevant. Okay, or you could feel like someone else is speaking on something that is irrelevant. Okay, or it is outdated. Someone's still using, okay, outdated information. That is significant. Yeah, there's a lack. There's a lack of self-awareness. There is a lack of consciousness as well. It is definitely like someone is asleep. It's almost as if someone is asleep, okay, under a slumber, under hypnosis as well. It's come up. Okay, yeah, with the imposter syndrome as well, jumping back to that, okay, someone can feel like you're a fraud, or someone feels like they're a fraud, and they're afraid that you'll find out, okay, or you could be afraid that someone else will find out, okay, about fraudulent behavior, okay, yeah, someone being a fraud. Oh man. Okay, so oh my goodness, with this being a fraud. So, okay, the Taurus, okay, every Taurus is not the same, may have some of the same traits or characteristics, but definitely didn't have the same parents, don't have the same, cultural background, um, different demographics, all of this, okay? Build different characters and so forth, so on. Okay, right? So, what's just y'all? It messed me up a little bit. I'm gonna get straight to it. So, um, an old an old associate, okay, that I was connected to, Taurus. Okay, um, I received a message about it's almost a month ago, but I'm gonna say about it was March 1st. It was actually March 1st, or it was February. It was the end of February. I got a message that his brother had passed away. And this is it's not complex at all. Okay, it's a long story. Okay, you gotta like it, you gotta like this. Okay, if you want to hear it. Okay, even okay, make a statement. You gotta put in the comments. You want to hear the story. You want to hear the rest of the story. But yeah, and the last message that I received from okay, the brother who gave me the message, the bad news, okay, because it's not good news, it was bad news. Um, he told me to fuck off, y'all. Now, again, this is a law. I can make it short and sweet, okay, but yeah. But he ended up again contacting me at the end of February and letting me know that, and I didn't even know what to say, okay, because I mean me and his brother did not we were not on good terms at all, okay. Now we've known each other since we were children, and a lot of other people know these brothers as well, but I don't have a problem telling my half. No, I don't. And but it's a sad situation. It's a sad situation, and it's oh my goodness. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, it's a lot that comes with that. It's a lot surrounding just the whole dynamic and how. Ooh, my goodness. But yeah, it's just not. Lord have mercy, y'all. I can't even go. Okay, continue, cause it's a lot. It's a lot that go with that. Okay, I don't even know why I even started. Oh, because it's supposed to be something that is. I don't know. Someone's supposed to be self-conscious about something that is outdated and old, and someone could be talking about it, speaking on it. Okay, but yeah, it was really a bit dramatic. Um, the story that I began to tell you guys. But yeah, that was just really brief. I don't think I got anything out. But yeah, that's something. That is something. I really would have preferred an apology, okay, for the ignorant behavior. But okay, because I was not. Look, on top of that, though, look, because I was not, I didn't lie to anyone. I was very honest and open. Now, but this Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, the Queen of Swords reversed is not someone who's upfront and, direct. Okay, they don't communicate very well. Okay, they are underhanded. Okay, they undermine. Okay, yeah. So Queen of Swords reverse can undermine someone's decision as well. Um, And again, because it's going to be different for every Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, hey, again, with the imposter, is anywhere from you could be dealing with someone that has an imposter syndrome, you know, dealing with someone who is, oh yeah, and the self-aware and self-conscious, right? Okay, or someone who, again, you have energy, someone who's hiding the truth, okay? But yeah, anywho, healthy awareness. Let's go back to this self-awareness, okay? With this, what's going on here? Healthy self-awareness helps you grow, okay? Excessive self-awareness can lead to anxiety or insecurity. Self-aware is I understand myself. To be self-aware, okay? To be self-conscious is I'm worried about how I'm seen. So that's what I was getting to. Okay, because I mean it came up, y'all, okay? It is not Taurus season, but this energy, it is bothersome. So my conscience is clear. I have a conscience, actually, okay? That's why I was honest with the brothers, okay? And oh my God, y'all, the first brother, okay, I dated him for a little while, maybe about, it wasn't a complete 2 years. It wasn't a full 2 years. It was a little messy. You know, I felt that he wasn't really, okay, it was like a childhood love, okay? It was puppy love, right? We were children, came back around one another as adults or whatnot, but it didn't work out, right? It didn't work out at all. There was no engagement, right? There were no children to come out of the situation, you know. So he came back. Look, I'm not trying to give y'all details. I ended up talking to the second brother. Okay, this was 5 years ago. Okay, I no longer was interested in the first one, like at all. And I mean, with love, again, this is childhood. We all walked to school together, walked home together. I mean, all of us as young kids. And you know, I wasn't thinking straight. Okay, look. Okay, and I wasn't in lust, but I wasn't thinking right. It was just like, yeah, I don't want to go into all of that. Okay, when I laid eyes on them. Okay, my brain just, I don't know, I wasn't making a conscious decision at the time. And I had not even made the decision because I was actually, that brother, okay, that is still here, actually initiated it all, okay? And I found some things out. Anyway, I knew that, again, the first brother he was not, you know, what I expected, right? And it was disappointing. It was disappointing, just like I disappointed him when I actually told him that I wanted his brother. I did, y'all. I did. I told him. I mean, because I mean, I'm an honest person, and anybody else that I dealt with, they know that. I didn't tell them, you know, maybe I didn't tell you right away. Okay, but I let you know what you needed to know. Okay, was it right? Could it have hurt? Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, but I'd had rather be honest than it be a mess, actually. Okay, I'm not into the mess, really. Okay, but very much a learning experience. Okay, I did not want to come in between because it seemed to have, it was obviously it was an issue, right? So because I wasn't forcing anything, okay, so I just, I was told that we were friends, and I dealt with that. Yeah, I thought about being more than that, but hey, hey, it didn't work out. Okay, but let me move on. We in 25 minutes. Let me move on. Okay, so nobody even had to say nothing in the comments about whatever, whatever, whatever. So it was really all love, actually. Okay, it could have been, just you know, me not being mindful, or whatnot. But again, I said, if there were no children, there was no engagement. I already knew the whole family in the first place. We were children. Okay, so, okay. And then I also have this CIA program, okay? MK Ultra. MK Ultra. So someone was a part of this or connected to this, maybe even through um a religious organization or something like this. Um okay, a brotherhood. Yep, a brotherhood. And what's crazy is, y'all, it's bothersome. It's all bothersome because the first brother, I'm gonna say brother number 1 and 2, right? The first brother, right, who's no longer with us, um, of course, years ago, so many years ago, um, he said that was thinking about, he was approached by and like someone who was a Freemason. And he had asked me what did I think of it. He did. He asked me what did I think about it. And I told him he should not, I didn't think he should, he should join. But yeah, it's, yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Okay? Because these Masonic orders or whatever they are, they're not all right. They're not. They're not all right. And I believe he had created his own business and all of these other things. And oh my goodness, it's just so weird. It's just all so weird and so sudden. Someone 41 years old or whatnot. What? That's just, that sounds crazy to me. But anywho, MK Ultra. Okay, it was a CIA program facilitated between 1950 and 1970s. Okay, but I was given that it did not end in 1970. It did not end in the 1970s. It may have ended in the 1990s, but it definitely didn't end in the 1970s. Okay, or people have still been doing this illegally. So it is illegal human experimentation. Okay, so whatever is going on with the bodies or whatnot, yeah, even for 80s babies, okay, because I was given that this MK Ultra or whatever this is, okay, facilitated by the CIA, was not over in the 1970s, but in the 1990s. Okay, so listen, illegal human experimentation with LSD. Okay, it can be hypnosis can be used. Okay, so I said someone was hypnotized or something like this. It's like under a religious psychosis. Someone is under religious psychosis. Okay, a mother of a church. This is giving someone is a mother of a church as well. Okay, a mother, a deacon, something like this. Okay, connected to a religious organization. This is or Masonic. or a Masonic order or whatever it's called, okay? This is serious, okay? Um Ooh wee. Bear with me, Taurus. Okay, let's finish reading, okay? It's psychological manipulation. Okay, it requires government level infrastructure. Okay, intelligence funding, medical research facilities, classified operations. Okay, so someone definitely was going back and forth to the hospital. Okay, yeah, something had been sanctioned by a religious organization. Something had been sanctioned by an organized, um, something organized. Okay, so this is okay, includes drugging people. Okay, administering, administering medicine that may not even be the right medicine, or whatnot. It can be experimental. Okay, psychological coercion. Okay, psychological coercion would be fraud, abuse, or civil rights violations. Okay, also there are non-consensual experimentation. Just, yeah, period, without someone's knowledge. Okay, things going on without the patient's knowledge, or the person's knowledge, or the victim's knowledge. Okay, something had been administered. This could have been a shot. Oh, okay. So, those COVID, right? COVID shots. COVID shots. Okay, could have there. Yeah, look. Okay, that was no good. Okay, and that is significant. Let's see. A member of a brotherhood. You have a naysayer in your energy, pessimistic. Someone's pessimistic, someone's closed-minded. Okay, they curse real bad. Okay, cynical-minded. They're cynical-minded. Someone is cynical-minded. Okay, believing that people are motivated purely by self-interest. And okay, whatever this Queen of Swords did reverse was for self-interest. This is what it's given, okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Or you're doing something, okay? Distrustful of human sincerity or integrity, okay, that anybody has. So someone is definitely, okay, so an ill speaker, someone speaking ill. Look, this is someone who looks down on others. Okay, I don't know if you have the trait or characteristic of looking down on others. Okay, but that is a thing. Also concerned only with one's own interests, and typically disregarding accepted or appropriate standards in order to achieve them. Okay, so somebody takes shortcuts, is what it seemed like. Okay, there's negative self-talk going on. Let's pull, okay, because it's getting extended. I don't want to extend it too much, okay? Yeah, someone was definitely a target of an experiment. Someone was, look what fell out. Let me show you what fell out. Okay, Six of Cups, childhood connections, those twins right there, okay? Also, okay, with love and care, okay, a connection, okay, love and caring connection, okay, there's some love bombing here, or I don't know, look, someone wants to give and receive, okay, giving and receiving. Okay, there is definitely some sort of like emotional connection. There's an emotional connection here. For sure. Okay, or memories. Okay, sweet memories. Bittersweet memories. Yeah, okay, so back to this target. Oh my. Okay, target of an experiment. Who gave the okay? An air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Someone's really critical of themselves as well, though. Dealing with someone who's like, they have a distorted vision. Someone can't see the truth. Yeah, there's no understanding. Someone has no understanding. The world card, something being seen. Okay, something worldwide web is significant. Okay, the circle of life. The circle of life is significant. Yes. We all have our, that's what is so, I mean, that's the thing. Okay, we all are born. Well, okay, some of us. Okay, look, we're all born. Okay, we're all born, and we all pass. We all go. Okay, we all pass over. So it's definitely not about. It's not being dismissive. Okay, not being dismissive at all about passing over, okay? But we all have to face that. That's something we all have to face. Look. For sure. Okay, just period, point blank. So what is wrong with, I don't know, what's wrong with a little bit of love, okay? A little bit of tenderness, okay? What is wrong, okay, I don't know, with having a connection? What is wrong? I don't know. Look, take what resonates and leave what does not. A cynical-minded person. Coming up, okay, cynical-minded, they may think they're not doing that to be nice. They want something. Ha! Okay, I used to be as kind and as nice as I wanted to be. Okay, just period, point blank. It takes two. It takes two. Me and you. Well, look here. Hold on now. Okay, there's always a hidden motive. Okay, so even when somebody asks you for something, okay, so yeah, okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So even when somebody, when somebody wants to talk to you or something like this, it's always a hidden motive. When they ask you something or something like this, it's always a hidden motive. Okay. People usually can't be trusted. That's what they would tell you, or that's what you think. Okay, I don't know. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, some traits of a cynical mindset are being distrustful, skeptical of kindness. Kindness, feeling like, someone feel like someone's kindness was like a front. They not that sweet, something like this. Look, because they think somebody has been projecting themselves, their own characteristics and traits. Okay, because like I said in the beginning, earlier when right? All Taurus are not the same. Okay, just period. I know that all Geminis are not the same. Okay, just because, so someone knows themselves and they know what they would do does not mean they know what the other, what same sign, would do. I mean, that's just seriously. People got to stop that. Okay? Similar characteristics and traits, similar, yes. Okay? But like flowers, all flowers don't have the same petals, and all of this other stuff. Just period. I'm not a scientist in all of this, but I know that much. Okay. They don't have the same vines or whatnot. Plants, all plants are not the same. Just because they look the same don't make them the same. Okay. Okay, Ten of Cups reverse. We saw that. Okay, Ten of Cups reverse. Okay, bad blood. Okay, I don't know. There's a lack of wish fulfillment for sure. Okay, there's a lack of wish fulfillment. Illusions. These are illusions for sure. Okay. So a death. What? Okay, there was a moment of silence already. We did that moment of silence, okay? Because I sure, yeah, this is like, well, we had the Six of Cups upright and then the Ten of Cups reverse. So someone feels like, their wishes have not been fulfilled, there is no togetherness, there is separation, or look, there may just be bad blood. Like things are not okay. Okay, someone feels like things are not okay. Yeah, because the Wheel of Fortune card is reversed. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the brother was like, first brother that I explained everything to, I talked to him and spoke to him about how I felt or whatever. He said it could have been anybody else. It could have been anybody else in the world except my brother. I know. I felt that when he said it, but in all reality, there was care, yes, of course, okay? Because it was like, the childhood connection or whatnot. But there was no, it was not no longevity. I didn't see the longevity, okay? Yeah, it was inconsistent, back and forth, okay? He was, in between women and all of these other things. And I definitely wasn't trying to do all that. I wasn't trying to do all that. But yeah, I didn't have to. It could have been anybody else. And I wasn't trying to be facetious. I wasn't trying to be evil. I was not. Okay? I was not, really and truly. Okay? But I was weak. Weak in the flesh. Look. But I still, either way, I wasn't going back. I thought about it. Did I think about it? Initially. Because he had someone to pass away. He had a female friend that passed away. And yes, it's so messy because come to find out, the female friend that passed away was his lover, and he came to me with that. And I felt some type of way about that in the first place, honestly, because his feelings were really with her. He was crying and he was really sad and everything. So, I don't know. He was trying to come back around. I was like the rebound or something like this. Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, I didn't make the best alternate decision. Okay. But, the Six of Pentacles, okay, the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Okay, something can work out. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, so yeah, death is something that is final though. Death is final. There is no return. Okay, something is a misfortune though with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, that's a misfortune. It is unfortunate. Okay, it's always unfortunate to lose a loved one. Okay, always. We all lose loved ones, and we will be those loved ones that are gone. Okay, also one day. Okay, okay. So last message is adversity. Okay, it says see the gift in challenge. One can be taught within the calm. but the greatest lessons are learned from the storm. And that's what we have. That's what we have. All right. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, also, I don't know what's going on. Someone is dealing, like, experiencing a heart attack as well. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Someone can just really be, heartbroken. I'm seeing something falling on deaf ears, okay? And I don't know, someone could be upset and angry, and wanting to lash out, okay? Or someone could be lashing out, okay, because they feel ignored, or not heard, or not seen. Okay, you or someone else could be lashing out. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You can have this in your chart, though. Okay. If you okay, so that's all I got for you. Okay, Taurus. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, donate, Cash App, $, lowercase T USA 84, and remember, God is love and love is God. Namaste.